welcomes you to the celebratory presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Rockets. For Los Angeles, thus far undefeated in postseason play. Can they march on and extend their unbeaten streak tonight? Rockets, Lakers, the Western Conference Finals begin.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, they've appeared to be invincible thus far in the playoffs, having yet to lose a single game. We'll see if they can continue that winning streak tonight. And here we are, the conference finals. So close to that grand stage, Shaq. What's the atmosphere in the locker rooms right now?
Well, this is what they work all year to get to, but the job is not. You still have to win 4 more games to win.
And your focus has to be on game one. Don't get yourself up in this enormity of moment. Just realize that there are a lot of people in the world who aren't even watching this game. And you have to be calm and cool and collected.
There's a lot of people not watching us right now?
Oh, yeah.
Just as many people that are watching.
Have you lost your mind?
Right now.
There's more people watching than watching. That's how I used to call
I can't
myself.
confirm that.
Yeah. Me either. I think the people watching than not watching.
Exactly. So
Then you're going to get all upset and all anxious then.
Yeah. Shivers and shivers.
Exactly.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. All can emerge victorious, claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, James Harden is both famous and infamous with his skill at getting to the foul line. Some don't like it, but Harden says free throws are a part of basketball. Either you're going to foul me or I'm going to score. Putting the pressure on the defense, that is tough, but that's what makes a good player. Kevin, no lies told there.
Well, no doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with lights out, and it's Drummond in at the pivot, manning the middle. So the Rockets win the tip, and what for these teams is this important game 1 of the Western Conference Finals is getting going here. Westbrook with a wide open look. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Westbrook after the basket by the Lakers. Outside Bogdanovich. Offline with his 3. And here are the Lakers. One here, James, as he lets it go. Releases his wing and drills it.
Over the years, catch and shoot jumper has gotten so much better. You can tell LeBron's really worked on that part of his game.
Here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Bogdanovich, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Now the pass to Davis, stolen by Tucker. Harden with it, picked up by Davis. Davis against Harden, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, are you kidding me? Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
So here's Westbrook. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Down by the Lakers.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from the and in that medium range area.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Harden. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. I mean, when he gets inside, he finds all kinds of and manner in which to score.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since it's underway. Here's Westbrook. A shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Olsen passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's lights out. Right block shot. Westbrook with a block. They recover it. Olsen. Here's Davis. And it's good. 2 points.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Westbrook, guarded by Olsen. Now here's Westbrook. Releases. Tries again. And Davis sends it back. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Now here's Harden. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Third is Bogdanovic.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive in this kind of pressure.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer, and also punching on you.
And both free throws good for Westbrook. And the Lakers with possession. It's a 3-point game. Lakers working the ball around now. And he'll shoot here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Houston gets called for the foul.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who's from everywhere.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
To the inside, here's Olsen. LeBron passes to Caldwell Pope. Down low, James uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 6 points.
The lane to the hook now with consistency. 5 gets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here is Harden. Launches a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Analytics says that you should ignore the mid-range jumper. No, not with LeBron. With him shooting, I'll bank on any shot he takes.
Westbrook with it, covered by Olsen. Get it, and it's sent back by Drummond. And here we go. Lakers running again. Outside for Davis. Pass to Olsen. Fires the three. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. He has 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And stolen by Drummond. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And James throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Harden. And it's Anthony with the rebound. Davis has got his full rebound with that last one here tonight.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Trying to end the drought, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
For Houston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Lakers leading by 11. Olsen passes to LeBron. Drummond against Capella. And that one's good. Drummond.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Westbrook after the basket by the Lakers. Lob pass to Capella. And now Davis pushing up. No one back to stop him.
And they own the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't that?
The Rockets have yet to miss from the free throw line for 3. And he makes the first. Houston making some change. Kicks it out to Bradley. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The shot's good from Olsen.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. So on the floor for Houston, they've got P.J. Tucker, Bogdanovich out there with Harden, and it's House in at the power forward. Now here's Bogdanovich. 5 points in the game. Good D by LeBron.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
On that line, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, lights out in their last game against the Timberwolves. Had a huge game. He finished with 47 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. The stat line was filled. And we're talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
launches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Noel. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked for Danny Green. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Capella's checked in. Lakers on deep. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Bradley. 4 on the clock. Doubled by Olsen. Plenty of space. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one dropped. He's got 10.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double teams in place like that.
Here's Davis. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Capella. And it's lights out with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Capella with it. Harden outside. Stolen. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And finish off by LeBron.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James playing at the highest level.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Down by 15. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got double rebounds now game. It's good. 13 points for Light.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not team possessions.
And here are the Rockets now after the basket by the Lakers. And Davis sends it back. And out of bounds as the Rockets. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. When you look at Lights Out, leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks. And, of course, Andre Drummond, a little bit down the ladder.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great time on their part going in the postseason.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Rockets trail by 17. Noel. That's the one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Shooting his real day, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Rockets have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Harden can't. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Olsen. And the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game. But he's on here in a second.
Now here's Harden. Ring shot on the way. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, Capella is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
And Davis now top of the key. That counts. He's put up 13 shots and he's had 8 to win.
And they're forcing the ball inside and it's working like
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's laid in by Harden. Harden's got his second basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The shot's good from LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
They get it back. Capella got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
I love what Capella to the game. Tough, physical, strong, relentless. Got to respect what he does on these contact finishes.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. The Lakers making a switch here. Craig's checked in. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Houston. Bogdanovich left side. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the dunk by James.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
Westbrook passes to Bogdanovich. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And they're pushing it up for the finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And the pass there floated up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Westbrook with a deep 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Stand by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. High turnovers in the first half, James. I'm sure that ball security will be a focus in the second half.
Yeah, that's still too many turnovers, especially on forced turnovers. So we lock in on our turnovers, make the right play at all times.
James, thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. Been a clinic out there by James.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've all gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Lights out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in its center. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Now here's Westbrook. He's covered closely. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Six on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. 22 is their biggest lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When LeBron has it inside, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
The Lakers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. free throw drops for James.
Well, there are only a handful of players on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
Both free throws good from James. Rockets trail by 21. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Harden, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-play chance here for him.
You know, we talk about Harden's skill set, which is superb. There's no quitting this guy. He's got a great competitive spirit, and even when you bang him and bump into him, he just muscles through that and says, play on.
Free throw good. James Harden. Lakers leading by 18. Passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
About the leaping ability of Davis. Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Outside Westbrook. 13 feet away. Uses the glass to the end. Westbrook's got 10.
In the mid-range, rarely a hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
Stolen by Westbrook. Oh, on a fast break. It's goes up, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Olsen passes to Drummond. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, gamming around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
The shot's good from.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though.
There's the double team with Westbrook. Final possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. That one goes in. Westbrook's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
The shot's good from Olsen.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Westbrook. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Balls number 9 from the Fees, taking 14 shots to get there.
Major dominance, and it comes easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Up and in on the layup. Westbrook's got 19 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Their team with Westbrook. Here's Caldwell Pope. A second chance effort, and it's laid in by Davis. He's got 24.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Here's Harden. To drop for him. Good D by Drummond. Here Davis buries it about 10 feet away. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a back, they've turned to him.
Capella inside, defended by Drummond. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the shot goes down. 21 points for West.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
James, the pass to Olsen. Back to James. To the paint. And Davis with the basket on the assist by James. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight. Now a timeout called by Houston. Games, what a contribution.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, He's a number, and he knows it.
Bradley's checked in for Lakers. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. You look at lights out, leading the league in points per game. Great player. And, of course, Anthony Davis. He's in that same group.
And whether it's attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Harden dishes to Westbrook. Harden surveying the D. It's 6. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. Nice D from Olsen.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hits the three-point bomb.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Here's Harden. Capella trying to free himself up. Harden's shot is off. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 24.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
For Houston, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put the second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Good on the bucket. Westbrook's 20 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Olsen. Good, and the assist goes to James. 25 points for lights out.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Westbrook. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He was all alone on that one. He's got 27.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Harden the pass to Capella. Houston moving it around. Westbrook with the bucket.
That's just unselfish basketball by Tucker, making the extra pass to set up his teammate.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's lights out. James in the post, guarded by Tucker. 6 to shoot. Olsen passes to James.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patient looking for good shots.
Westbrook drives in. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Man, I tell you what I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Also, points gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight. That's a huge factor as well.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Ken Burch is checked in for Capella. Daniel House comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Gordon's sub for Bogdanovich.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And Harden wide open. He's on the left rim and out.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Now, he's playing with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
Looking to get it going, and the shot goes in. Harden at 5 points now this quarter.
Now, you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hand.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Olsen. Puts it up from 12, and good, that's now 32 points for Davis.
Well, Anthony Davis has a nice high-arching jump shot. I love seeing him shoot it from here. Hard for the to mix up.
Here's Westbrook. Again, the Rockets score.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And Gordon over to help. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
And, you know, this is James' most dangerous, attacking and looking to tear into that defense.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 32. In the corner, Harden. They grab their own miss. And Westbrook gets up. Westbrook's got 34 points.
And you know what? He's really one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 34 points for lights out.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint. But the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
LeBron passes to Davis. It's rebounded by Houston. Birch has got his 4th rebound in this one. The feed Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you. And he'll put you in a poster if you let it.
LeBron with the bucket.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Harden outside. He cleans that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Harden's got 11 in the second half. Over to the left wing. Here's Olsen. Here's Davis, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Westbrook kicks to Gordon. He's from 10. Here's Birch. Again, the Rocket boy.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
LA has gone 6 of 12 from outside. Nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. James trying to free himself up. It's good. That's 36 points for lights out.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like that.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Green, he's checked in for lights out. And the Rockets making it. Free throw no good for Westbrook. LA has gotten off 4 in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. So on the floor for Houston. The forward, Gordon and Tucker. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's Birch in at the center position. Here's Westbrook. Another miss by Houston.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get here.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall offensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Olsen, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Harden against Green. Looking to get back on track here. There's Westbrook. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Finish off break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And for Houston, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Over in the corner, Dellavedova. And another 3 for Houston.
And Dellavedova has a quirky-looking jump shot. It's effective, but, man, it's not a thing of beauty.
Alton passes to Lopez. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. .156 left to play here in the fourth. Now here is Dellavedova. By Olsen. And it's lights out with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Here's Dellavedova. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains position. High arcing shot, and it's good on the way in.
And, you know, Dellavedova can be quite unpredictable at times, especially when shooting that floater. That unpredictability to his advantage.
And there's the basket on the shot from Olsen.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Lakers.
Their hard work on the glass.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for lights out.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy.
The pass to Strickland. Here's Hartenstein. Lopez with the block.
And the space Lopez will cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shot.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Mark on target from Olsen. Lights out's got 49 points in the game. And here are the Rockets now. Pass to Strickland. Here's Clark. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Hartenstein. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. The offensive rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Olsen. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And you can sense that the fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Which Los Angeles winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical and you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So good night.